Imagine a place where the hum of life is replaced by the roar of tanks, where the laughter of children is drowned by the wail of sirens. Welcome to Khan Yunis, a city under siege. In the heart of Gaza, the city of Khan Yunis is caught in the crossfire of escalating tensions between Israel and Hamas. The once vibrant city now echoes with the ominous rumble of Israeli tanks, pushing deeper into its confines. The toll of this conflict is not just marked by the number of buildings reduced to rubble, but more tragically in the rising death toll that does not discriminate between soldier and civilian, adult and child. This conflict sees two parties, Israel and Hamas, locked in a deadly dance of aggression and retaliation. The international community watches, some in silent approval, others in vocal condemnation. Yet, the crisis continues to unfold with alarming intensity. The role of each party in this conflict is complex, and the path to resolution is marred by decades of historical tensions and political intricacies. There are no easy answers, no quick solutions, and the world seems divided on how to respond. As the sun sets over Khan Yunis, the city braces for another night under fire, a night where dreams are replaced by nightmares. Behind the smoke and rubble, there are stories of resilience, stories of loss. This is the human cost of the conflict in Khan Yunis. As Israeli tanks push deeper into the heart of this city, the residents of Khan Yunis face a reality that is as harsh as it is heartbreaking. The shelters meant to provide them with a semblance of safety are filled to the brim, forcing many to endure the conflict without the promise of a secure haven. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees works tirelessly, attempting to alleviate the dire conditions faced by these refugees. But the task is immense. Every day brings new challenges, new hurdles. It's a race against time, a battle against odds that seem insurmountable. Yet they persist, driven by a commitment to humanity that refuses to be extinguished. The situation in Khan Yunis is a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict. It's a narrative of survival, of resilience against adversity. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of a people who refuse to be subdued, despite the odds stacked against them. As the world watches, the people of Khan Yunis continue to endure, their spirits unbroken, their hope undimmed. The future hangs in the balance for Khan Yunis, a city caught in the crossfire of a conflict that shows no signs of abating. As the Israeli tanks push deeper into this city, the outcomes become increasingly uncertain. On one hand, the continued conflict could lead to even more devastation. On the other hand, the constant international pressure and calls for a ceasefire could finally result in a halt to the hostilities. The potential implications for Khan Yunis are profound. If the conflict continues, the city could face further destruction, with the lives of its inhabitants hanging by a thread. But if a ceasefire is reached, there's a glimmer of hope. The city could begin to rebuild, healing the wounds of the present and looking towards a future of peace. The global community watches, the calls for peace growing louder. Prominent voices from around the world are urging for a resolution, their pleas echoing through the corridors of power. The prospects for peace are uncertain, but they are not out of reach. As we step into tomorrow, Khan Yunis stands at the precipice, its fate intertwined with the resolution of a conflict that has left deep scars. For now, the city waits, its heartbeat echoing in the silence of the night.